Hi guys, so I love doing a bit of kit bashing and I'm starting to try and organise all my my bits box. As you can see, this one's just got some sort of Space Marine bits in it. But yeah, I've got quite a few sets that, well, I'm never really going to make up as the sets were intended. So I am now trying to sort of like, well, as you can see here, make them into sort of head parts, body parts, left arms, right arms, all the rest of it, just so I can have a go at making something. Obviously, sometimes I do get a bit of a mental block though when it comes to knowing what to make, which is why I'm always asking you guys, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see me do or try. As well, yeah, I love having fun kit bashing, cutting these miniatures up, but sometimes I just don't know what to make. But then obviously I remembered I love Star Wars, and obviously I am old enough to have seen it back in 1977 when it first came out, and obviously I loved the first three that obviously came out. And especially the iconic scene of Han Solo frozen in carbonite, and I thought, yeah, that'd be a fun little thing to make. So as you can see there, obviously the little carbonite thing that he's going to be attached to was 3D printed, and yeah, I'll leave some links down below, guys. This is actually made up of two pieces. Obviously my 3D modelling skills, well, I can add things together and I can take things apart. And as you can see, one of these things is like a little picture frame, yeah, and the other one is like the cryo chamber. And this is a case of, well, putting one over the other, yeah, grouping both of them, pushing a button, and bosh, then they're linked together, and then obviously you just save the item as you want it. So yeah, 3D modelling skills, non-existent, but I can add and take away stuff. Which is all good. And now comes obviously the fun part of, well, cutting these up. And this is where the kit bashing really works well with these miniatures, because they're relatively soft. Obviously you have to be quite forceful with the blade, and definitely careful here, guys. I know I have cut myself and taken a bit of skin off here and there over the last couple of years messing about with this channel, but it's all good fun. Sometimes the skin sort of heals and grows back a little bit. But yeah, so obviously this figure, yeah, he needs to be, well, pretty much cut in half. I was trying to find some miniatures or some Space Marines that had just sort of empty hands. Yeah, couldn't really find many of them. They seem to be generally holding onto a weapon or a hand grenade or something. So yeah, maybe I need to get some more kits with, well, just some basic hands. As obviously, as you can see in this one, he's got one big hand that's coming out. And, well, the other hand or arm, I kind of like have positioned so it's kind of like going behind him. So if there's any kits you want to see me kit bash into, well, whatever it is you may want to see me kit bash them in, again, guys, leave lots of comments down below on what you want to see me kit bash and any sets you want to see me kit bash, as I buy all of mine, or get all of mine, from Chaos Cards. And if you use the link down below as well as my discount code, you can get 5% off whenever you spend £30, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the little miniature, I've kind of obviously done quite a bit of cutting up, and obviously there's a few slivers of a leg there, and yeah, obviously before gluing it down I want to make sure that I've got everything, well, everything fits on here. As I say, I really would have liked or preferred if I could have found a Space Marine with just plain hands and having them come out, but yeah, this is certainly a fun little dude to do, and I might actually do some orcs this way. Because I have printed out a few of these little cryo freeze chamber doobry whatsits. Yeah, again, we all know I've got a great memory for, well, remembering nothing. Yeah, sometimes I do have problems with these. They do kind of like stick to my fingers more than what I'm trying to put them on. This is probably obviously because I've kind of like cut this thing wafer thin, and yeah, I could have probably used some tweezers maybe to have done this. But again, this is where it's fun just to have some sort of fun, small, little projects. I know a lot of my stuff is, well, generally sort of bigger terrain pieces now. So I'm doing a lot of stuff with print minis, which is pretty awesome. I have got a new kill team coming out, well, hopefully in a few days' time. I'm kind of halfway through painting it. It's on my desk at the moment. And then, yeah, got a little bit of green stuff, just to sort of fill in some of the areas where, well, I haven't quite possibly cut him as nice and sort of straight edged as I would have liked. So yeah, last little bit, fill in a few gaps here and there, bit of green stuff, try and get it wet, because obviously that's how it's easier to manipulate and move and just generally sort of smooth out, I guess. And then he's ready for a bit of paint. Obviously keeping this one extremely simple in the paint job. and basically just primed in the black there, and then we're going to do a bit of dry brushing, just to sort of give it a bit of a well, a metallic sort of look of some description. Yeah, and as you can see, I am just dry brushing all over the shop. Yeah, I'm not doing any particular sort of like pattern or swirls or direction. Yeah, I'm just getting the thing all over, get it nice and coated. And yeah, so a simple little thing. He's on my desk, and yeah, it looks quite cool. And again, it reminds me of back in 1977, being a kid and watching Star Wars. And here he is. And there we go, a Space Marine frozen in carbonite. Yeah, say just a small, fun, silly little project, but he's sitting on my desk and he's making me smile. And that's the main thing. Yeah, guys, don't forget, let me know down below what you want to see me make, as I have got quite a collection now of grey plastic sitting around in boxes waiting for something fun to be done with them. So yeah, by all means let me know. Well, the weirder and wackier the ideas, probably the better, guys. Okay, big shout out, thank you to all my lovely patrons, Chaos Cards and a Colour Forge, for helping support the channel each month. There's another video on the screen, guys, give that a click, see more of what I do, and if possible, share the videos, obviously watch all of them, give them a like, comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff. You guys all take care, and well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.